One. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Zaturday Zoom with Kathy and Linda. I'm Linda.
And I'm Kathy.
There you go.
So how's everyone doing this morning? I hope everyone's doing good.
I am.
Started my day off pretty good here.
Yeah, except for your accident.
Your pillows. What type of
pillows
were they? Feather pillows? Down pillows? Or?
No, they were the My Pillow pillows.
Oh, yeah.
They're
and
kind
you
of
can
foam.
throw them in your wash, and you can wash them and throw them in the dryer and everything. So
I know.
That's why I think they're so great.
I like them. Dick and I both have them. He started, and then I had to have one.
They give me headaches. I use it. I sleep on two pillows, and I use it at the as the bottom pillow. Mm-hmm. They gave me bad headaches, and it's not supposed to do that. So,
that's interesting.
Whatever. I like down. I have my down. Mm-hmm. Now I should throw those in the wash, but.
I slept late because I went to bed late, and then of course I went to bed late because I wasn't tired, and then I thought I was tired and sleep didn't come, so I didn't sleep until after 3, so it was hard getting up this morning, but I'm here now, and we're going to talk about skincare today. So I'm going to tell you one thing that I did today while I was taking a shower. I notice after my shower, my skin is really red, like just from taking a hot shower, right? And washing really well and stimulating that. And it holds on to that redness for a very long time. Well, I said, I'm going to go on screen and talk about skincare, and I don't want my face to be flaming red. So before I got out of the shower this morning, I turned the water down cooler, not cold, but cool enough that I was like, and I always rinse my hair with a little cold water because it's better to close up those pores. But then I did the same thing to my face, and I let the cold water go on my face for a little while, and I don't really have as much blotchiness as I usually do. A little bit there, but
I think that cold water constricts the vessels.
Right.
So.
I just a bit of advice from an old lady. Don't wash your face in the shower.
No?
No.
I've been doing it for years. Why?
I've done it. I did it for years and years and years, and my dermatologist, and I've read about it. There are pros and cons, and I wash my face before I get in the shower, rinse it and everything. And I mean, when I wash my hair, water is running over my face, but I don't know why they just say it. I guess it opens the pores up too much. I don't know. But I stopped doing it, and some of my skin problems, and I have a lot of them, have disappeared. I don't have as much dryness.
Wow, that's interesting.
I'm
sorry, go ahead, Irene.
My dermatologist told me to use A&D ointment, like you used to use on the baby's bottoms. And I use that on my face. And it's my face it's not as dry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that oily context is really good. I'm going to share my moisturizer today. That'll be the last thing for our make and take. But I think a lot of people are afraid to use something oily or greasy on their face. But if you use the right oils, they can be really helpful. Even if you don't have dry skin, your skin needs to be moisturized a lot and often. So,
well, it's vitamin A and vitamin D. Mm-hmm. And it's helped me tremendously. So it's just, we'll see what your product is, and maybe I'll give it a try.
I like to wash my face in the shower too. Mm-hmm. Sometimes in the shower, sometimes at the sink bowl. Right. But I do the rest of my body first because I figure, so my face is out of the water most of the time.
Yeah.
Unless I'm washing my hair. And then I wash my face last, and then I get out of the shower and, continue with the rest. But, it depends on if I'm doing my face in the shower, a product we'll talk about later is the mint satin mint facial scrub I use a few times a week, like 2 to 3 times a week. And then other days I'm using something else at the sink. So that's how, I think someone told me to do that. Have your face always be the last thing you wash. So you're not constantly under there and,
That's interesting too. And I don't do it that way, but I'm gonna stop us from talking about skincare right now. We're gonna get rid of some of the other business, and then we'll come back to this because I think this is fascinating. And just like anything else, I think when you find something that works, you stick with it. Not that you can't take suggestions and try new things, but different things work for different people because of course we're all different. We have different types of skin, and that's really cool. But let's go on to get rid of some of this other stuff first, and then we'll go into our discussion. So what's in your diffuser, Kathy?
I have abundance and inner well, the name of it is abundance and inner strength. And I got this from our group yesterday from the hub. And I am trying 3 drops of abundance, 2 drops of frankincense, and 1 drop of valor. So this
abundance,
is
valor, and what was the other one?
Abundance, frankincense, and valor.
Ooh,
my diffuser.
That seems like it would be empowering.
Yes. This is like the second time I think I'm trying it, but I really like it. Smells good.
I am diffusing this morning. Okay, I just want to make sure we were on here, and I'm going to follow us in case anybody we didn't say that this morning. Good morning. We're on Zoom live. We'd love for you to join us, and I'll put the link in here, but it's also like in the announcements in this group. But if you are following along on Living Well and Wise, you can always comment and we will see it and we'll answer your questions if you have any. And now that I know that we're actually in there, we're good. And there. So I am diffusing because it sounded so good yesterday and I didn't get a chance to use it. The walking on sunshine. And it's 3 drops of orange, 3 drops of grapefruit, and 1 drop of bergamot. And it smells great. I'm just like energized now and ready to go. So I love citrus anyway. So I love doing anything with citrus. I usually add a little orange to almost all of my own diffuser recipes. So.
And it does smell wonderful. I diffused that yesterday and it just like it wakes you up. Makes you kind of have like a little happy feeling inside. I really like that.
Yeah.
And I was going to do that this morning until I saw you were doing that. So I put it up.
Well, that's why I put it in there because I thought, well, but you know what? We can always do both, right?
Right.
We can both have the same diffuser recipe. That's fine.
And I was going to I was going to say I stole this one from Linda because I really do like it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's nice. It's nice. So it's the 23rd of the month. We've already talked about the promos, but when I make my moisturizer later, tea tree is one of the ingredients to that. And tea tree is very cleansing and it's great for your skin as well. So that is one of the promos at the 190 ER. You have to be on ER and you have to hit 190. But all of the oils in Young Living's promos for January are helpful for the skin. They have other properties as well, but all of them have that commonality that they are great for your skin.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to do promo math. We've done that a couple weeks, which is just showing you how much more you get for your money when you're on Essential Rewards and when you hit these different promos. Moving on. Kathy, you have any any promos for your group or anything going on?
No, I just was going to spin off of what you had said about doing classes. I mean, there's a number of different ways we can do classes, or we can talk to everybody about essential oils. One is a Zoom call, of course, like we're doing now. Another one might be one-on-one on a Zoom, or one-on-one on FaceTime, or one-on-one on the Messenger chat thing.
Right.
Or we could do a Facebook class. So there's a number of different ways we can, either one of us can do that, or you can contact the person that invited you here and ask them to do that for
Right.
you. So,
and I'm not opposed to in-person classes.
oh
Small
no, I'm not
classes, one or
either.
two people. I'm
Right.
perfectly fine meeting with people and going through and answering questions and telling them about the benefits of essential oils and how to get started in that. So all you have to do is
Exactly.
reach out. But since this is a shared group, Living Well and Wise, you want to contact the person who actually invited you to this group if you are interested in learning more, because we don't want to take anybody else's people away from them, right?
Right, exactly. So I was just going by if someone didn't want to meet in person, but yes, we're happy
Yeah.
to do that as well.
Absolutely. And yes, I'm always looking for hosts. So I do a Facebook class or party. It's more like a party. I run it like the Norwex parties and those other kind of parties, so that you don't actually have to be there. You, as a host, you would just comment on things and invite your friends. And then I would answer questions, and I post throughout the week. Sometimes there's some giveaways and things like that, and we have a lot of fun, and I get to meet new people. So I'm always looking for hosts to do that, and that's about it for that. So I am going to go out on the limb and say, for those people who are new, who are people that I invited to this group, if you want to sign up with a premium starter kit, to coincide with the sale, which goes until, I'm looking at the calendar, it goes until the 26th now. They extended it. It was supposed to end yesterday. Goes to the 26th. You can buy a premium starter kit with a Desert Mist diffuser. It's
10% off?
10% off. I think it's like $148.50 or something like that.
Mhm.
If you add something small, you can qualify for the free shipping, but I'm going to throw in that $10. So if you wanted to sign up, I'm going to give you $10 so that you can add that $10 item to get your PV to 100, so you get the free shipping. Okay?
And I can do the same.
Yes. Okay. So that's until Tuesday for new members. But then we were talking about our own little kind of, not a promo, but we would love more people to join us. We're so happy for Irene today. And I know she moved last night and she fell and twisted her knee. So I don't know if Mary's going to be joining us. But I told her all the oils to start using, and to soak in a bath with Epsom salts and some frankincense and whatever, so she can be healing. So yeah, she did her final move. She's in her new place, but she's hurting today. So I don't think she's going to be here. But we want more people to join us on the actual Zoom call and to interact with us. And maybe tell us your own testimony. Tell us something in the oily world of Young Living, or supplements, or personal products, something that's working for you, and talk to us about your testimonial, or your favorite product, or maybe you have a diffuser blend that you created that you want to share with us. Doesn't have to be long. We would just welcome you to do that. And it can be off the cuff. It can be just, improv. We just join us and do it. Or we will have a form that I will put in the links at the end of this show today, so that you can actually tell us what you want, what you're going to share with us, and we can schedule it. Or we're pretty flexible here, but in other words, we would like you to share with us, and we want to hear from you. We want to hear what's working for you. Did I say that right?
Okay. Yes.
All right. So back in stock, there are some new back in stock things. I will just share the picture really quickly, if I can find it, because I put up so many different things today. And I put them each in a different box because on my computer, I can't put them all together because they won't let me switch. So what are you seeing right now?
I see the picture with all the
This one?
items. Yep.
Back
All
in
the
stock.
items.
Okay.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
these are back in stock. They came back in stock on Thursday. The Stress Away Roller, Palo Santo, which is great for inflammation and good for joints. I use that in my I Need You roller. Dorado El Zul. I don't know a whole lot about that one. I don't use that one regularly. Bergamot is a citrus. Sclerescence is great for female hormones. Blue tansy is the main ingredient. It's in peace and calming. It's in valor and a couple of other things, but it's an amazing scent and it's really uplifting for you. This is what do they call that? This is like a kid diffuser.
Is it the Sundance?
Sundance.
That's Sundance.
Sundance. This is a container for shaking, like if you have the sleek shake.
Protein Complete or either.
The Shutron shave cream. This is one of their kits. So you get this little bag with the 5 oils in it. If you want to know the name of it, I can help you with that. Cool Azul rub.
Healthy and Fit, isn't it?
Healthy and Fit. And then what's this one over here?
That's the Select 30, where you get a choice of.
Is it the 30? I thought that came in the backpack. Anyway, in another picture I saw that, but
yeah,
they're different collections.
Right.
Valor deodorant and which toothpaste?
Is that the Dentroderm?
Yeah, I didn't think it was the whitening. I don't know if I can make it big enough to see. Nope, I can't.
I think that's the Dentroderm.
Dentrodome? Yeah. Okay. I haven't used that one. I use the Ultra Bright mostly, or the whitening, which has been out of stock for a while. So, so those are our back in stocks. And I wasn't going to do this with the screen sharing for the sale, but the sale is back, or the sale has been extended. So let's see if I can do this. Okay. Now, what are you seeing?
The Ninja Red, the 2-pack for $68.50.
It's buried on my computer, so I can't do anything until I get to it, and I don't know where it's at. Let's see. I don't need this anymore. Oh no, I didn't end the meeting, did I? Okay, I was just getting something. Where the heck is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. The Ninja 2-pack. Okay, so this I have in I think I can scroll through it, so that's why I did it this way. All right, so the Ninja 2-pack is $68.50. It's 2 bottles, and this is 10% off the regular. Get Up and Go. This is 1 each of the 2 new Vitality drops, which we'll talk about that in a second, because I brought some water and I'm going to try the Jade Lemon one. This one comes with Life 9, the probiotic, and a small bottle of peppermint. So that one is a good set. I actually bought that set. I couldn't figure out why I had so many of the Vitality drops. And then I realized, oh yeah, I bought the kit there. 4-pack of Ninja Red. So this is a great price for the Ninja Red because it's 10% off the regular. And a lot of times I get the Essential Rewards package, which comes with the packets as well. But I don't use these very much anymore because I don't have to go to work and I'm not traveling. So having just the bottles was a great deal for me. So I got a package of those. And this is scrolling with you, right? You're seeing when I talk about these different pictures?
Yes.
Just checking, because what I see is different from what you might see. The Zip and Sip set. So this is a package of I think it's 30 of the Ninja Red packets. The Nitro, which is the energy boosting thing. Supplement is just like a little tube and you suck it down and gives you a burst of energy. 1 each of the 2 Vitality drops, the new ones. And I'm not sure what that oil is. Do you remember what that oil is?
I'm not sure. Could it be Excite or no?
I don't know. It's like a frankincense looking thing.
Yeah, it could be frankincense.
But I don't, oh wait, let's see if I can get it bigger here.
What is the Ninja Red?
Ninja Red is an antioxidant drink that has, it helps, well, it helps in a lot of ways, but it helps with energy. It helps with eyesight. And there was something else, energy, eyesight, is it heart healthy? I can't remember. It has those antioxidants in it. And it's, I like to drink it in the morning, although this morning, I must be honest, I was running with a chicken without its head on. So I haven't done that yet today, but it does give you a burst of energy. It gives you lots of antioxidants and some vitamins and things like that. So it's like a drink supplement. You got this, Irene.
Yes, you gave me the packets. That's
yeah, you have 2 packets in the bottom of your kit. Put them in the refrigerator. But you might want to go up onto youngliving.com because being a diabetic, you want to see. It doesn't have a lot of carbs in it. It's pretty good that way, but I know you have specific needs. So pull it up, Ninja Red, Young Living, and look at the ingredient list and the nutritional information to see. But it's like a health drink that we like to have daily just to help, keep those antioxidants. It builds the immunity. That's the one I was thinking about. It helps your immune system. So that's the Zip and Sip. Here's the Vitality. The 3-pack is $28. So this is the new flavor of spearmint tangerine, and then jade lemon berry, which I'm going to try in just a moment. Or you can get 2 of each for $37.24. Yeah, I got this one, and then I got the Get Up and Go because I can always use Life 9. We go through that really fast. We have to go through 2 bottles a month because we both take it. And then this is one of the starter bundles that you can become a member with Young Living. This one has, I believe, 9 oils. Yes. And the smaller sweet aroma diffuser, which is so cute. And it's the perfect size for your bed table or your bathroom or someplace off, it's not going to fill a large space, but it's good for a single room. But it's really cute. And it has some nicer, I think the oils in there appeal to the senses more. It's more like you want to diffuse oils rather than you want to create make and takes and make roller bottles and other products with your oils. So, I mean, that's the feeling I get, is it's more sensual for your nose, for your sense of smell.
More common.
Yeah. So that one is 10% off at $135. And then the full premium starter kit, starter bundles, the new name for it, with the Desert Mist only, is the only one that's on sale. And that gives you 12 oils, a couple of packets of Ninja, your Thieves spray and the hand sanitizer, all of that is in there. And that one is $148.50. So if Kathy or I invited you to this group and you're seeing this, then you are interested, contact us. If we invited you, you probably know how to contact us. So anything else to say about those? I'm going to try one of these Vitality drops. So let me stop the screen share here. First, I'm going to get rid of this. That will help, I think. If I just get rid of it, it'll say, yeah, pops right.
I was excited to see how fast you got those in the mail. I'm looking forward to getting mine. I'm hoping that they're coming this weekend because I probably ordered them 2 days after you did. So maybe I'll get them today or Monday.
I did mine the day of, I think the sale started Tuesday maybe. And then I just did them right away. But I was floored because I never get things that fast. And it was like a Young Living day because I got that. And something I ordered like after that because I realized I was out of dish detergent. Like me, I think I have like 3 or 4 under the kitchen sink and I didn't have any more Thieves. I had to actually go out and buy it. I wouldn't have done that if I knew these were coming that fast. Like they were just like boom. And I was floored. So Yeah, I got like three or four orders from you yesterday. It's like, woo.
That's awesome.
All right, I gotta open this bottle. The last one I opened, I was unsuccessful and I took the whole label off. So I had to I had to say what was in it. So I have to be careful that I only take off the top portion enough to get the bottle open.
You know, those are great.
Try this one. What?
After you're done using that, those are great to make other things in there that, you know, I mean, because you can make little, how we talked about making shower gels, I think, or maybe it wasn't this group, I'm not sure.
Shower gel?
Yeah, we talked about using the shower base and adding oils to that for a travel.
For traveling.
For travel.
Yeah, that's a great
size. Fill it off, take it, yeah.
You know what I was just thinking too, and I'm gonna make this at some point and then make it for the group, but before the end of the new year, I was obsessed with the aroma rings, the nose rings, and I might put a nose ring recharger recipe in something like this because it needs a carrier. You can't just put oils on it because it gets too intense.
A little too strong.
Carrier. Anyway, I'll talk more about that another time. So I'm gonna try this jade lemon berry, and you just put a squirt. That's it. Now I didn't bring a spoon, so I also didn't prepare for my make and take like I should have. Tastes more subtle than the other one.
Does it? Do you get that lime flavor coming through?
There's no lime. It's lemon. It's jade lemon.
Oh, lemon. Oh, yeah.
Jade lemon, which I love the smell of jade lemon, but I've never tasted it.
I haven't either.
It's more subtle. It's not as strong of a lemon flavor, I think. And it's got the berry aftertaste. It is more, I drink it. I like it.
That's the one that my
I wish I could stir it though.
My grandson said to me, he says, Nona, did you get the Vitality drops yet? And I said, no, not yet. I didn't get the new ones yet. He says, I can't wait to try the berry one. So maybe my mom ordered them. And I said, I'm sure your mom ordered them too. So he says, yeah, we're out of the other ones. I can't believe we're out of the other ones. He says, I think Austin puts 2 squirts in his glass instead of just one.
All right,
I was like, yeah, maybe.
Spoon to stir it up a little bit more. I found in my make and take stuff. Yeah, I like it. I like it.
You like it better than the other one?
I don't know if it's better. I like them both equally, I think. Mm-hmm. Which is, I could tell you that I don't really like the lavender lemonade one. I don't know if I just don't like the taste of the lavender, but I don't care for that one. But the grapefruit I love, and these two I think I'll be using a lot too. I think they're both very tasty with, sorry, dropped in cleaning. Yeah, I like them both. So the tangerine is more tangerine with just that subtle spearmint flavor. And then this one, I feel like I just dropped it on myself. This one is more of a very subtle berry. It's more subtle, but it's there. It's that flavor's there. It's good. I like them both. All right, I got it. I'm glad I have 3 bottles of each now. Did good. I did good. All right. So you haven't gotten yours. We'll have to see what you think about them.
Yeah.
And Irene is thinking about ordering them, but she doesn't know which ones to order. So
well, I might as well order the 4.
Get 2 of each.
2 and 2. Yeah. And see. I mean, I have was it Mila, which is supposed to give you energy, and I don't know if it's the same kind of concept, but I'd rather do the essential oil.
Yeah, and this is just helping you hydrate more and drink more water, and It's a flavorful way. I mean, I drink water all day long, but I look forward to having this kind of early, you know, in the afternoon where I'm starting to feel like, oh, and it's the time where I start to feel like I need something sweet. And then I'll go for a cookie or something I shouldn't eat. Whereas this is you know, it takes the place of that, and it's very satisfying for me.
Yeah, I find it helps. I'm sorry. I find that it does help to curb my appetite a little too. You know, like you said, when you're reaching for something sweet.
The water fills you up, and it takes that edge off. And rather than go for the cookie or whatever, at least you have the sweetness, and it also is filling.
Yep.
And that also contains electrolytes, right?
Well, the other one does.
The other one does. I don't know. That's what I was asking. I don't know if those do or not. I wasn't sure.
No, I think these contain the caffeine. And if you're worried about caffeine intake, right before we went live on Facebook, before you came in, Kathy, Irene and I were discussing it, and I looked it up. So a regular cup of coffee is about 100 milligrams of caffeine, and a cup of tea, black tea is like 55, and green tea is what Irene drinks is 20 milligrams. And so this is equivalent to that. It's 20 milligrams of caffeine. So it's just a little boost. It's not like a big boost. So it's not going to give you the jitters. It's not going to make you
heart race or anything like that.
Yeah. But just a little bit of a kick for energy. So
perfect.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that one and all of those. So, all right, let's talk about skincare. Yay. So we're the shower thing. I don't know. I always wash my face in the shower, and I always wash it first. Well, secondly, first I do my hair, and I love the lavender mint shampoo because it kind of has a tingly feeling on my scalp. So I will suds up and suds it all up, and I will leave it like that. And then I will do my face. And I use either 2 or 3 different products at a time. So I will do first, let's see if I have the right one. The first thing I use is the charcoal soap, the activated charcoal soap, which some people are, it doesn't want to come out today. I think they put a little tape on. Oh no, the tape rolled over. So it's just black soap. How can that clean you? But it does, and it cleans deep into your pores. And the funny thing is we had a problem with our water a few months back, and so I was like, I got to go to my dad's and take a shower. And so we were going over there to eat, and so I packed my bag and I brought the soap, and I left it in the shower because my husband wanted a shower too. And he used it, and he goes, he didn't know it was mine. He goes, what's that black soap in your dad's shower? I really like that, you know. So now he uses this pretty exclusively. He loves this. And that's not the first time I've heard about a man loving this activated charcoal soap. My Lori's told us about that, who her husband is a mechanic and, you know, comes home dirty. He loves the activated charcoal soap. So I use this first to remove anything that's on my face. I don't wear a lot of makeup day to day, but this will really take off the makeup well and do a deep cleaning.
Is it just a facial soap, or it's a full body soap?
Full body soap could be any kind of soap. It's just a bar soap with orange blossom essential oil blend. So it's good. And then the other one that I use is the Morning Start, which I like because I just love the smell. It's got like a strong lemongrass smell in there, kind of wakes you up. So I might do 1, 2, or I might use, for a while I was using the Bloom brightening cleanser. And that one's also a tingle. So I do that. And I wash my face first, and then after that I rinse my hair out. So that way I know that it's gotten deep clean and the scalp's gotten a nice tingly. Yeah. And And then I go on to the other body parts and things like that. But I also have used on occasion the orange blossom, which is a nice, I love that scent, and it's pretty very gentle. And thing about the orange blossom, this is my helpful hint, is that you can dilute it because it is so thick. And whenever you dilute something, you want to use distilled water so that you're not putting any germs and things. So is this the right one? The facial wash? Oh, it comes in a different container. Was yours a facial wash?
Yes, it does. It says facial wash.
So this is a different container.
Right. I've had mine probably before the new container came out.
Right. And I'm still using my old one, and I've had it for a couple of years. So it's still thick. So probably you would want to get another container to, I think this would unscrew. Yeah. And you could pour some out and put some water.
That has a pump container.
Yeah. Or you can just like take out half of this and reserve it in a container
Yeah, the old container had a little flip up with a little hole in it. That has the pump on it.
So you would take them
down
out
to the bottom.
Then you could add distilled water and then kind of gently, and it lasts forever because you just need a tiny, tiny bit. Same with this one. Like a pea size is almost too much. It's like half a pea. You only need a little tiny bit of that. So, so those are some of my products. And on occasion, I haven't used this regularly yet, but this is a brand new product, the CBD beauty serum. And so sometimes I'll do an extra of that. Like last night, I felt like my face was a little dry. And so I used the Bloom. This is the Bloom lotion. It's like a moisturizer, but it's very, very light. So I felt like it wasn't enough. So I added a couple of drops of this over top to kind of really deep moisturizer. And then my moisturizer is called Moisture Elite. Make it myself. We're going to talk about this one later. So, Kath.
Okay, like I mentioned before, for my skincare, I like to use the Satin Mint facial scrub in the shower, maybe 2 to 3 times a week, just to exfoliate, to get rid of the dead skin cells. And I alternate that with the Bloom products. With the cleanser, I'll add a little bit, I'll get a warm washcloth ready, not a real coarse washcloth, but I'll warm up a washcloth, and then I'll squirt a little pea size, like Linda said on there, and wash my face with that. And when I do that, pat it dry, and I follow with the Bloom Essence. I don't want to say it's really, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not really an astringent type.
Toner?
Yeah, toner.
It's similar to a toner, but it's
similar. But it helps to balance your skin so you're not blotchy. And it also helps to lighten up some of the, like I got a couple little spots here, age spots. Yeah, I'm 63, gonna be 64. So, and then going out in the sun maybe without, proper stuff on me, skin or suntan lotion for my face. So that's why I think those came up. Then I follow up with the
blotchy again. I don't know why.
With the moisturizer, the Bloom lotion rather, and I'll put that on. Now at night I do a little different. I know Linda uses her soap in the shower, her charcoal soap. I will too, occasionally for my whole body, but I'll use this at night, and I'll wash my face with it, or I'll alternate every other night, and then I use the orange blossom every other night as well. And I follow that up, so I know my face is nice and clean and needing some moisturizer again. My skin's older than yours. So in the wintertime, I like to use the sandalwood. I think I get a little more drier or something for some reason. If I'm out in the sun in the summertime, yeah, I may get some dryness there too and opt to use this. But I use it mainly around in here, but I'll put it over my whole face. And also at night, I like to use the Wolfberry eye cream. And then, like I said, when I'm not using this all the time, sometimes I'll even use that Wolfberry eye cream and go around, my mouth hair, because that's where I feel like more wrinkles.
I didn't grab the Boswellia wrinkle cream, but I have it. And I use that on occasion as well. I like that one because it kind of plumps up and fills in the areas. And
I don't have that one yet.
It's a good one.
So
it's a good
I'll
one.
have to get that one.
But I didn't grab it. I was like this getting out of the bathroom to come in here today to bring it all in.
Me too.
But that one is a real good one. And I use that one like around my eyes and around my smile marks and things like that. So that one is great. And then there was something else I was thinking, oh, we were going to talk about skin prep. So we were talking last week, we were talking about what we were going to talk about this week. And we were also talking about the primer. So I think we'll save our discussion for makeup. We'll do a whole nother show on makeup maybe. But one of the things is sometimes people think that using something that is a little bit more oil based on your skin is going to leave that shine and that sheen. And the Savvy Minerals makeup has a primer, and you can get a matte or
clarifying.
So, and that's something you can put on after you've done moisturizing. You put the primer on to kind of even out your skin tone. Like I use the mattifying one because it'll just make it a little bit more dull. So I don't have that shine when I'm putting on the makeup.
And it also makes your makeup, I'm sorry, it makes your makeup go on more evenly too, I think.
Yes. So that's a helpful hint. Another helpful hint, which is not related to oils, but I have to share this and shout out to my friend Anne-Marie, is, now this one hasn't been washed in a while, but it's still clean. It's just a little wrinkled. This is a Norwex face cloth, and you only have to put water on this. And so I'll tell you a little personal information about myself. I do not like to be wet. I only like to be wet in two situations: when I'm in the shower and in the pool. And other times I don't like to be wet. So I avoid washing my face at the sink. And thankfully I have great skin because I don't have skin issues. So I don't wash off my makeup at night before I go to bed. And I know that's like, yeah, people are like, no, but I don't have an issue with it usually. No, I never have an issue with it. And that's because I only use the Savvy Minerals makeup, and it's all natural and clean. It's actually good for your skin. It's like not doing any damage there. But regardless of my habits, if I'm not going to shower, if I'm going to wash at the sink, I hate being wet. And it's so messy to do a soap and water wash up at the sink. I mean, I don't know about you, but like the sink is covered, the counter is covered with water. I'm covered with water. I have to take off my shirt to do all of this, and I hate that. So this has been a lifesaver for me. So this is the Norwex makeup cloth or face cloth. You wet it and it takes all the makeup off, like without soap. You don't use any soap on it. And then when it gets, sorry, I just got something, it flew in my eye. I'm wiping this around probably. I'll try to finish and then I can get rid of it. And then like if it gets dirty, you put it under water and you just rub it and it gets clean again. And you wash some more. And this has saved me. Like this is not messy. This is efficient and clean. So that's the Norwex makeup cloth. There you go, Anne-Marie. So that's one of my hints. Anything else on the hint? Sorry, I gotta put some eye drops in.
I know the other day that you shared a hint in your group about the Thieves Bar soap, which I like to use the Thieves Bar soap as well in the shower. But you shared a different hint about that if you want to.
Yes. Oh, yeah. And that is that, and I had never used the Thieves Bar soap before. In fact, it's called a cleansing soap or something like that. And it comes up a little differently. Like if you search for bar soap, it doesn't come up, but if you look in the Thieves product, it comes up. And yeah, all things Thieves, I love. So I'm surprised that I hadn't actually used it, but I saw this, I stole this from somebody else, actually. You take the bar soap and then you cut it with a knife into little chunks, and then they become your little stain stick. So you only need one at a time. And if you are doing laundry and you see something that needs treatment, you just kind of rub it on and then throw it in the wash. I always like to try to not throw it in the wash immediately, so it has some time to set in and set. But I don't think you necessarily have to do this with the soap, because you're putting the soap right on. It's not going to activate until it gets wet. Right. So it has like helped me with several different things that I've put out there, especially like the napkins that I've had over the holidays, where people have, whatever oil has dropped on there, you get those little oil stains. And so I rub on those and they help to clear that up. So
have you ever used a little cold water or anything, or warm water on the stain and then put that, or wet the bar and then do that? Is that a good idea?
I have not, but now you're going to make me get a spray bottle and keep some water, distilled water in a spray bottle, so I can do that.
I'm going to try it that way. I've done it the other way, and yes, the stains do come up. But I thought maybe that'll help activate it a little.
Yeah.
And while it's sitting out a little.
See?
Maybe that, I don't know.
Do you just use the Thieves soap for laundry, or can you use it in the shower? Or
oh yeah.
The bar soap, or however it's called in the online catalog, you can use that in the shower, and that's the one that I was referring to, that I will use that, or Morning Start, or the Valor soap, or any of the soaps that we have in the bar form. I kind of like those a little bit better than I like the shower gels, but I have some of the shower gels as well. But yes, that's the bar soap you can use in the shower and as a stain stick, like Linda had mentioned in her tip.
And they are a hard soap. They are very well made, and they're not going to rinse out and disappear in a week. Like I feel like my soaps last like months.
Yes.
Because they're hard. And as long as you're not throwing water on them directly all the time, but mine sit up on the rack and they last forever.
Mine do too. That's why I switched to those quite a while back instead of using shower gel. But even with the shower gel, you don't have to use too much.
Oh, I dilute my shower gel.
Yeah.
I have a big bottle and I mix in some distilled water, and I always use the base, the shower gel base, and put my own flavors, scents in there with the different oils. So I don't need it. I don't really.
Right.
Let's see. We talked about the mint facial scrub, the Bloom Trio, Boswellia, and the primer. I think we've talked about all of those things.
Yeah. Talked about Orange Blossom.
Yep. And I feel like the Bloom, I can't tell you now because I've got this, I don't think it's rosacea, because it goes away. It's just sort of a reaction from showering, but then it goes away later. But if it was rosacea, I have a recipe that helps. And I made it for my brother. And it helps to clear up the rosacea. But I never thought of it as that, because it just generally just goes away a little while after the shower. But yeah, I'm going to share two recipes. I'm going to make the one that I use, but I'm going to share a simplistic recipe as well. And I'm just going to share my screen, what I haven't shared with you today. That's a recipe. I don't know why that's on there. Messages, nope. All right. So, my notes are up there. I don't know where it is. Where is it?
Maybe while you're looking at that, I'll give everyone another little tip. for, you may have heard this before with our diffusers and all, you can make what we call as a diffuser bomb. So if you're using a certain blend of oils on a regular basis in your diffuser, and maybe you have a couple different diffusers in your house, you can mix up your oils in a little 5 ml bottle. And this way you don't have to take your oils from room to room, and just add however many drops that would be in the normal recipe of each oil. Just add, after you swirl it up and all, just add that straight into your diffuser, and that really helps. Another little tip that I like to do is my Ningxia red bottles. After I'm done with them, I wash them out and all, and then I'll put distilled water in here. So I don't have to worry about dragging a big jug over and pouring it in. I have a bottle just like this next to every diffuser in my house. So it just makes it easier. I'm not running around trying to get things and, using the big jug to dump it in. So that's my little tip here.
I love it. Yes. And I do something similar. I should use the Ningxia bottles, but I bought some carafes. So when I want to fill, I have my little carafes here, little half carafe bottles. So I bought like a 6-pack. I gave some to my mom, now my dad, and I have maybe 4 of them around my house near the diffusers. So that way I can just refill and I don't have to be running. And you don't want to take your diffuser to the sink and then have to plug it back in again. So, but I like the Ningxia bottle. That's a good way to recycle those and have your water nearby. That's cool. All right. So before we talk about the actual make and take, I wanted to share, let's see if I can do this. Okay. The idea of the comedogenic rating scale, because that's important for people to know that there is a certain way, there's a certain type of oil that you should be using in order to make sure that you're not using something that's going to clog your pores. And I think that's a big fear, is like, you put oil on your face. Well, yeah, certain oils are great for your face and are going to help moisturize and not clog. So the comedogenic rating scale shows you the rating for that particular oil. And so you want to pick something that is like a 0, 1, 2. Okay. Closer to 0 you are, the better you are. But the 1s and the 2s are pretty good too. It's good for most people. So I don't know if this will let me switch right over. Nope. Okay. So I got to stop sharing. I got to go back to the other one. There we go. Can you see that?
Yes.
All right. So a rating of 0, these are the ones that are rated 0. And at the bottom of that list, because these are, well, they aren't in alphabetical order, raspberry seed oil. That's one of the ones that I love to use in my DIY moisturizer recipe. And also, let's see, the 1s, the 2s, almond oil I use. And I don't have the recipe right here, which is ridiculous, but I have to bring it up on the screen.
I like to use the jojoba oil as well.
Yes, I use that a lot, but not necessarily. Tamanu, that's one of the ones that I use in this recipe, and a plantain oil, which plantago or plantano. It's a couple of different names for it, but it's basically a plantain, but it's not I was just reading about this. It's not like the banana kind of plantain. It's a different kind of plant. So that oil is good. So coconut oil, not so good on your skin, although I know people who use it and they don't have a problem. Again, everybody's different. You have to find what works for you. But if you stay with a rating of 0, 1, or 2, you're going to do better for yourself.
It absorbs better into your skin that way too, so it doesn't really leave you oily.
Right. So what did I just do with that? It just went away. I didn't want it to go away. I can't undo it. Yeah, and if you were to Google comedogenic ratings, you're going to find loads and loads of lists. There are more comprehensive lists that have every single oil and with their ratings so that you can find what you need to see, like, are the oils that I'm using good or, not. All right.
I have a little list I can put in the comments. It talks about skin type for normal, dry, sensitive, oily, kind of like a little chart. And
good.
If you have acne as well, what the best carrier oil might be and the best essential oils for each of those types of skin to use as well with the carrier. Then it gives a little face serum blend recipe at the end.
Great.
So I'll share that after we're done.
All right. We're coming to the end of the hour and we haven't done the make and take. So I'm going to.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That. No, it's not your fault. We just were talking away today. We're having great conversation. So I'm going to make the Moisture Elite. I hope I have everything I need here. I grabbed a teaspoon. I need a tablespoon and I need a box of some sort. Use this diffuser box so that we can see what I'm doing. Not fell on the ground. I reorganized everything in my office so that I could have my make and take stuff easily accessible. So that works. I'm going to mix it in here. And this is my well-worn bottle, which still has some in it, but it's like gotten to the point where it's hard to get it out. You have to make sure that the hose is in the right spot, the tube. All right, so this one has 4 different oils in it. It has plantago, but it's really that plantain oil. And let's see, is this one of them? Oh, that's the tamanu. Where is that oil? I hope I have some. Boy, yeah, I do. This is the one I get, plantain oil from Hawaii. And it's on, I get it on Amazon. All of these I get on Amazon. I have a backup in case I need it. So it takes 2 tablespoons of plantain oil or plantago or whatever that is. I think I'm going to avoid the dropper because it's take too long. So 2 tablespoons. Now this is going to make, I think, about 3 ounces. It always makes a little bit more than the bottle. So I have some overflow bottles to put it in. Oh, look at that. That I was halfway done with that. Perfect. Even though I had the other one on standby. All right. And sometimes I like to wash out the dropper it came with and use it for other things. All right. So that is the plantain oil. It also takes 2 tablespoons of red raspberry seed oil. Again, this is one that I get on Amazon. And this is really good. What I was going to say is my moisture recipe, which is the one I started with, only has red raspberry seed oil and the oils that we're going to talk about. So that's kind of a less expensive version of this. That's why this one's called Moisture Elite, because it has more oils. And yeah, it is a little bit more expensive when you're putting all these oils together. So, all right, so that one's done. And then it takes 1 tablespoon of tamanu oil. And I don't know, I have 2 different ones here. I have this one, which I couldn't find again. And then I have an organic tamanu here. So I just stock up from time to time because I never want to be out with my moisturizer. I don't ever want to go without this one. Even though I have other ones to try, I don't ever want to be without this. So I don't know if there's a tablespoon left in here. Let's see. No, it's about a half. we'll just add some more there. Tomato oil is very dark. So a lot of these are, you see the color of these is pretty dark. All right, and then 2 tablespoons of grapeseed oil. And all of this I get on Amazon. Uh-oh.
Whose make are they that you buy on Amazon?
I'm sorry?
What is the make that you buy on Amazon?
You mean the brand name?
Yeah.
They're all different, but I do buy a lot of the Now carriers.
Mhm.
They seem to be a good quality and not too expensive. That was just about 2 tablespoons that I had left in there too. I'm at the bottom of the barrel for everything. All right. Now you could add a few drops of vitamin E if you wanted to. That would be another thing you could add.
Mhm.
But to add the oils, I am throwing frankincense around the room here. Nope, sorry, that was tea tree. Frankincense, 40 drops. So I hope I can do this and talk at the same time. Oh, I'm getting to the bottom of the barrel here.
So that'll last quite a
while.
while. 40 drops in there with what you have. That seems
And
like
that whole concoction will last a long time.
Oh yeah, definitely.
This is a good time for your refill on your serum, as well as a good time to write those down on your list for ordering your different oils, your carriers, and all that you need to oil or order rather.
I also use this multi-purpose. So I use it on my face, but if I have something going on and I need a carrier oil and I don't have one handy in the bathroom and where I keep my moisturizer, I will use this moisturizer as my carrier and just add another oil to it and apply it to my body as needed. So I do use it
for other things
more frequently than just my face. So I go through it a little faster that way. All right. So it was 40 drops of frankincense and 30 drops of tea tree, which is very cleansing.
And great for your skin as well. That was one of our promos this past month with all things skincare. So that moves. Yeah, it's coming out.
So do you rub this on your face? You mix it all together and
yes,
you put a drop.
Oops, I went a little bit more. Oh, well. I was listening to your question and I forgot what I was counting. So that was 30. Yeah, I put like 1 squirt, maybe 1.5 squirts in my hands, rub it, and then put it all over. I put it on my eyelids, underneath, put it on my lips because it's moisturizing. And then whatever's left, I pull down onto my neck. I might even put it on my arms just to get rid of, whatever's on my skin. And then finally, lavender, which is optional, but lavender is so good for the skin that, I like to keep it in there. You put 15 drops in.
Lavender is so good for everything, on scars, and it's just an amazing oil to add to almost everything.
It's huge for skincare.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's it. So let me see if I have a mixing tool here. I have my little mini whisk. You want to mix it all up. You could just leave it for a while too before you put it in the bottle, just to let all those oils get together. And that's another strategy or another technique, is that I could have put the oils separate. You could start with the oils, put the oils in the actual bottle, the frankincense, tea tree, and lavender, and let it sit for a day or two so they meld together. So they work synergistically, and so this helps them to blend. But I'm way too impatient for things like that, so I don't don't do that. But that's a technique that a lot of people use, is to put those oils together for a day or so, let them sit, and then add the other ingredients. So I've got all that in there, and then I'm just going to put this in there. So this is a 2-ounce bottle, and this looks like it's about 3.5. So I could probably fill this twice. And I might even get another spray bottle, I think, instead of putting it into my overflow bottle. My little funnel. And I don't know if you realize, this is something I've learned over time, because I have to fill water bottles every day. If you use a funnel and you just leave it there, there's something about the gravity and the lock of it that the funnel will fill up, and it will be very slow to, it's not happening with this, but on other things, that if you actually lift the funnel while you're pouring, it's going to go through faster and go into it faster.
Yeah, I think
if you've ever had that thing where the funnel fills up and then it goes really, really slow, this gives it a little bit more oxygen getting through, and it goes through faster if you just lift the funnel.
And I think it lets the air molecules from inside the bottle come out, so you can replace it with the liquid.
All right, so there you go. Shake well before using, and just a squirt or 2 or 1.5 all over your face. And that's my Moisture Elite. And again, the same oils you can use with just the tea tree oil. And if you wanted to, where's that tea tree bottle? Not tea tree, sorry. What am I trying to say? The red raspberry. So you could take the red raspberry seed bottle of oil, red raspberry seed oil, and just add your oils to this, and you would have a good moisturizer. I tend to use some of those other oils too. And the way I devised this recipe was that I was using, or I had called for a sample of a moisturizer made by Anna Marie Gianni. And she has a skincare company. And I got a sample of it, and I really liked her moisturizer. And it was an oil like this. And so I looked at the ingredients, and she was using red raspberry seed oil. She was using the plantain oil. She was using tamanu oil and grapeseed oil. So that's how I sort of recreated and created my own recipe based on that. And it's worked really well for me. So my skin is very supple and soft and clear. So there you go.
And young.
Yeah, but I have good genes, I think, because nobody thinks they look their age, so I probably shouldn't say that, but I'm just going to put the extra in a little bottle so I can refill from here when the other one gets low, if I remember. Got to put it someplace where I'll remember. And there you go. Any parting words on skincare today?
No parting words, but I'm going to have to whip up some of that.
Yeah, I really like it. I've been using this one for like probably 4 years.
And you said
maybe not 5, because I'm coming on my 5-year anniversary next month of being a Young Living educator, business builder. So I know I didn't start it before that, but yeah.
So will you be adding the oils that you used? If you could just add those into the comments, that would be great.
Yeah, I'll post the recipe. I have
oh, great.
I have here is the recipe, and I'll post a picture of this.
Perfect.
And I say 4-ounce container. Yeah, because it makes about 2.5 ounces, but I use the 2-ounce and I just separate it and all that. So same thing, except for instead of using just limited amounts of this, just use you could use a 4-ounce bottle of raspberry. Actually, I think with the raspberry seed oil, comes in a 2-ounce bottle. So you might want to decrease some of those oils if you were just going to make a 2-ounce bottle of the red raspberry seed oil. And there you go. And I've done one for my mom before when she had skin cancer, where I added some copaiba and some myrrh to it, because those have cancer fighting properties. And so I was just trying to help her stay, help her skin. And she didn't use it. This is kind of interesting. She didn't use it after a while because there was a burning sensation. And it turns out that burning sensation was that she already had cancer there, and the frankincense was fighting on the cancer. So, if she had been using it prior, she probably would have avoided some of that cancer, although everybody's different. And her situation was more that her immune system was suppressed because of the medications she was on to boost her lung. And so everything has side effects, unfortunately, which is why I try to avoid any kind of medication if I don't absolutely need it. So, all right. Anybody got any parting words?
No, but this is what this group is about, is trying to be a little more proactive with a number of different things. So maybe we won't end up in certain situations.
Right.
Trying to take care of ourselves as best we can. It doesn't mean that you stop all medications that your doctor prescribes, but if we're helping ourselves to stay as healthy as we possibly can, then that will help with everything else that, the docs are doing for us too.
Proactive versus reactive.
Exactly. Proactive versus reactive.
I use my oils reactively when I need to, but I'm using them proactively on a daily basis so that I won't have to use them. One of the first products that I made with essential oils was a pain roller. I don't know if I have it nearby or not. And it was because I would get headaches at work. But then the more I started using oils, the fewer headaches I got. It was, it was kind of a phenomenon that I didn't expect. So, and I rarely get a headache now, rarely. And if I do, I put some oils on it and I sit down and relax and it goes away.
See, those are one of the good side effects of oils.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. So,
yeah.
Well, we went an hour and 15 today, which is okay, but some people might get tired of watching us, but hopefully people stayed with us even on the replay and they learned something. Kathy and I always have pen and paper when we're watching this because we learned something from Irene today, learned something from each other. So hopefully you learned something too. So we thank you all for joining with us and have a great Saturday.
Yes, have a great Saturday and we hope you come back.
Yes.
I will be back. I will be back. I enjoyed the two of you immensely.
Thank you, Irene. We enjoy you as well.
Bye. Have a good week. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
I stopped streaming, so that's why I wanted to keep that off. So where do you want to go